The story of Ryan Ruth, the guy who tried to assassinate Donald Trump the second time, just came to one of the wildest and craziest ends to any story I've ever heard of. Here's what happened. Earlier today, Ryan Ruth, who again, when he was arrested for some reason, pulled his shirt up over his nipples, he was just found guilty on all 5 counts, all 5 charges: attempting to assassinate a presidential candidate, a felon in possession of a weapon, a felon in possession of a weapon where the serial number had been scratched off, all of them guilty on all 5 charges. And then his daughter, who is seen here, I don't know her name, so we'll just call her Ryan Ruth's daughter, was seen running from the courtroom crying and screaming. And when cameramen tried to put a camera in her face, because that's what cameramen do, she started yelling, "Get the blankety blank out of my face." Now, we all just assumed at first that she was crying and screaming because her lunatic father is going to spend the rest of his life in prison. That's not the reason at all. Listen to this. According to reports from inside the courtroom, immediately after the guilty verdict was read, Ryan Ruth picked up a pen and tried to plunge it into his own neck. Yeah, he tried to stab himself in the neck right there in the courtroom. The marshals came and grabbed him and subdued him. That's why his daughter ran out screaming and yelling. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is somebody who's clearly not well because he's wearing these sunglasses and also he tried to assassinate a presidential candidate, also a former president, why does that guy have a pen in the courtroom? Well, as far as I can surmise, it's because he decided to represent himself. And as his own attorney, he would be allowed to have, say, a pad of paper and a pen. So instead of meeting his maker, Ryan Ruth will spend the rest of his life in jail, which led a lot of people on X to say, why didn't we just let him do it? I mean, it would have saved the taxpayers millions of dollars.